Good afternoon, everybody. So today we're going to be going over how to eat healthy in a pandemic. We're going to go over three things: meal prepping, vitamin D intake, and omega-3 fatty acids. So first of all, meal prepping. Going out into the public right now is a little bit dangerous, a little bit risky, especially if you're older. So what I was thinking is trying to make those trips a longer amount of time between them. So the more trips you do, the higher the chance you have of getting COVID. But if we can expand that time between trips, we're going to be great. So meal prepping. What is meal prepping? So what you're going to do is you're going to select one protein, 2 vegetables, and a starch. And you're going to get some Tupperware containers, and then you're going to make your protein. You're going to make your 2 vegetables and your starch. You're going to cook it all up on one day, and you're going to make enough to fill between 5 and 10 Tupperware containers. And the reason you do that is that you're going to put those in the freezer. And now, you have ready-made meals. You're going to have more meals. You're not going to have to cook. You're not going to have to go to the grocery store as often. But make sure you do that meal prepping. And then if you want more things that you can use to expand that time between shopping, going out in public, we do have our dining sites. So if you can, call your closest senior center and get started with our lunches. They go out every day between 11 and 12, and then you can use those just to have an extra meal so you don't have to go out. So the second thing is going to be vitamin D. So vitamin D can really play with your mood, and those are the things that we're really focusing on, because as this pandemic goes, the mood is going to be going lower and lower, having to stay in away from friends and family. So that's what I wanted to focus on as well. So vitamin D, that can mess with your mood, how you're feeling every day. So make sure that you are getting either a daily supplement, or if you do, just your hands, arms, and legs, and then your face in the sun, direct sunlight for 20 minutes every day. That usually is enough to get you to your vitamin D recommendations for the day. You can also, like I said, use a supplement, or dairy foods are usually the highest in vitamin D. So make sure that you're having your dairy if you can, supplement if you can't, and then as always, talk to your doctor just to make sure that you're getting the right and correct amounts for what you need. And then the last thing, we have our omega-3 fatty acids. So omega-3 fatty acids, they're going to be usually labeled on your nutrition label. So you're going to just take a look at that nutrition label. You're going to look for polyunsaturated fats. And that'll usually let you know that there's omega-3s. If you use a supplement, they will almost always have it on the label. So usually, you hear about your fish pills. There's also what's a little bit easier to take is a flaxseed supplement, just because the fish pills usually aren't going to have as much of a good flavor. You can use those. Foods that have high omega-3s are going to be foods like salmon, mackerel, chia seeds. Walnuts are going to be the biggest nut, but most nuts have them, as well as flaxseed. So you can actually bake with your flaxseed. And chia seeds, you can have your salmon and mackerel, and you can stack on your walnuts. You can use those items in your food prepping as well. But they are going to, those omega-3 fatty acids are going to actually reduce symptoms of depression. It's going to reduce risk for heart disease, dementia, and symptoms of asthma. So those are some really big factors. You know, the asthma is going to be a pre-existing condition for you know, your COVID-19 bad symptoms. So make sure that you are getting your omega-3s, your vitamin D, and that you're meal prepping so that you are not going out to the grocery store as often. All right. Thanks for listening. My name's Eric. I'm the wellness coordinator at Serving Older Adults. Leave a message on the video if you'd like any questions answered, and we'll talk to you next month when we're doing another one of these. Thanks. Bye.